We're back live. Raven's Purge. Has Raven purged any of you yet? No.
It's getting close.
It's getting close. Maybe Raven has you purging others.
Bitch keeps trying.
I mean, you have purged some demons so far, haven't you? How many demons have you killed so far?
Some of which we stumbled across because of rumors from Raven Sisters.
See? It is Raven's will. Maybe you are all, in fact, enacting Raven's will in this campaign.
My favorite set of demons were like the ones where we just thought the Rust brothers were being racist, and we're like, oh wait, these are actual demons.
Yep. For once, even
it could have went either way.
Even a faulty clock will clock standing still will be right twice a day, as the saying goes. Anyhow, let's introduce our lovely players. On the left, we have Josh.
Hey folks, Josh LaPointe, and I am playing Brainer, the half-elf sorcerer.
And then we have Jess.
Hey folks, I'm Jessica LaPointe. I'm playing Frida, the Bloody Demon Slayer, Wolfkin Fighter.
I'm Chris. I'm playing Soren, the Human Hunter, who is down to my last bunch of arrows yet again.
They just fly.
Well, when you're firing that many downfield.
Yep.
And I am Michael Berthium, aka The Bee, and I am playing Celestial Passage, the druid currently down on the ground, wounded but not broken, and I had just taken the leg off of the orc laying down beside me. Unfortunately, he will not die from this wound. Frigging orcs.
Orcs are resilient. Yes, indeed. We are in the middle of a big fight. But before we say that, this show is rated R. Fantasy Western directed by Tarantino. That's what you need to know. Except it's not directed by Tarantino because he's not by our table. So, more's the pity. As if it were... yeah. Anyhow, synopsis of last session.
Well,
You know, one of
fortunately...
these... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Bee.
I say, well, fortunately, last session is a lot easier to recap, and it's more recent, and I was there for the whole thing, and so, after fighting the demons outside of the castle that we were surprised were actually demons and not just more Rust Brother bullshit, we decided to go in and explore the rotted interior. Making our way carefully through the creaking and crumbling floorboards and structure, we found a little bit of value, but very little, before our good friend Soren, as well as our hanger-on and helper Nindya, both fell through the goddamn floor to the basement below.
They did.
Soren, however, was a lot lighter on his feet than Nindya and avoided suffering a major injury, and was able, with a little bit of resilience and resourcefulness, get both of them back up to us. We then spent the night and a good portion of the next day, as the weather was terrible, as it tends to be for us. Restocking our food, rebuilding our morale, and then we started venturing northwards again towards the Dwarven lands, so we could visit Stone Garden. When I spotted a small handful of orcs, like 2-3 orcs initially, but enough to make me go, I'm pretty sure there's more there than what I saw. And wandering forward, trying to play it being a traveling caravan working for Empress Soria to try and either lure them out or get them to bugger off. Eventually, they surprisingly had patience, and they didn't act until they were actually able to start doing stuff to us. Charging in and starting our combat here with me and Frida standing up at the front with 2 orcs there, one of the orcs and the one of me down on the ground, and Brainer not that far away, more orcs in neighboring zones, as well as their leader The defector, the traitor, the captain that left Soria's service because he couldn't handle being upstaged by a damn wolf.
Yeah, that's about where we're at. Malcontent orc captain and his crew of miscreants creating trouble for our hero. Are we heroes? Protagonist. Protagonist is the right word.
Protagonist always works.
You think Soria will pay me for his head?
Might.
I'm pretty sure he left before she could say, "You're fired."
Doesn't mean she won't put up money for his head.
We pick up right in the action again, and they are coming, rushing in. Or is this one actually coming?
I don't have eyes on the map.
Oh. Why don't you have eyes on the map?
I don't know. My map is black.
Yeah, weird, because you are on our map, and Frida is a token on it.
Huh. I can fix
I will
it
try
in 2 seconds.
refreshing my
have.
screen.
Yeah, do that, because you should have vision. There's nothing I've done with that to limit your capacity to see things.
Oh, my battery just crashed, I think.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of flopped.
Huh.
That great technical term.
Yes.
And yet
There we
somehow,
go.
yet
Maybe-
somehow everyone always knows what you mean.
All right. I'm gonna take a shot at someone with a short bow. You're going back and forth in there. Will it work? I hit something. Brennar.
Well, I'm going to roll my lovely armor.
Yes. Or you could dodge. With a -2 if you prefer standing up, or just flat on the ground.
Yeah, I'm going to... dodge is a faster... I'm assuming
It's a fast. It's a fast action, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will attempt to dodge. What am I rolling for? Oh.
That's a move check, yeah. That didn't work.
Okay. Now I'm assuming I roll the armor.
Yes. Yes, you will. Ah! That's terrible. Your armor is getting shredded, in fact. It will take 1 point of damage.
Yep.
And you will take 2 points of damage.
Ow.
Yeah, that arrow sticks out where? It comes flying out from the surroundings. He's gonna reload with this fast action.
Yep.
We have another orc who is standing right with Frida. Let's get this going. Oh, for some reason she's not logged in right now. How is that coming along?
Sorry, it kept crashing. I'm just trying to reload it in a different browser.
Okay.
Oh, is that where it's at?
I can go with a different orc in the meantime. Like this one, who's finally getting out of the rough. And moves up like so. That's both actions. And this one, who does the same thing, really. It's...
Do they have to make move rolls to move in the terrain?
this is open terrain where you were in.
But it was super muddy last time, so they were making checks.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yes, I forgot that. Because it was 2 weeks ago. I'm going to make checks because it's super muddy. That's what torrential rain gets you. In this case, it works for you guys. But that guy managed to do it, so that's all good. How about the other one? Who was it again? Oh, this guy. Let's see if he actually manages to get there. In the muddy Yes. Apparently, I am ridiculously successful right now. Of course, they should have to roll that other move check as well, because this is how slippery it is. So, no! He slips and falls and is on the ground right next to you, which is probably good for you. The other one, charging forwards, screaming obscenities, lands on the ground right in front of you as well. Both of them have just slipped in the mud, basically. Yeah, it looks like Frida is available now.
Yes, I
Excellent.
am all fixed up.
Let's
There
get
was
going.
an add-on my browser wasn't supported for.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So 2 actions. You pick the ones you want. I'm gonna do that and that. I've chosen my actions. All right. So, the orc comes in and tries to shove you with the shield. I think he has a shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, a large shield. You can parry that if you want.
Or.
To parry it requires a shield, but you have a shield, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So shield versus shield. Dang. Locking in. Nice. You succeed. You clash against each other. You stand there, shield versus shield, and then I will try to attack you. You're not down yet the way the orc hoped you would be, but he comes in there with a scimitar. And because you're doing a hinder, you will not be parrying that, but I might... Nope, I'm not missing it, so roll your armor. Your chainmail is in rough shape. That means you take 2 points of damage, which brings you to critical injury and brings you falling down. Shall you roll the critical injury or should I?
I'm gonna let you roll it because I can't remember how.
Oh, rollable tables, core game, critical injuries, and there you have the slash wounds.
There we go.
Do you
Slash wounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's scary for me to roll these things.
That's fine. Let's just kill Frida out of the gate. It'll be fine.
No, that's not. Severed ear.
It could have
Okay.
been worse.
It could have been much worse. Yeah, it chops one of your ears off. Blood everywhere. This is lethal for some reason?
A lot of bleeding in here.
I guess.
Yeah.
Time left, nothing. What does that even mean?
I guess just die now, I guess.
He took off a chunk of my head. Especially if you think about where Wolfkin's ear is. It's like further up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to actually look that up though.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually look it up because it usually says like
it's in the mid range, so yeah,
it shouldn't
make
be
sense,
dead.
but immediately dead, not
no,
so much.
No, it shouldn't be. That's much for the 32.
It says healing time 3 days, so it can't be lethal right away.
No,
Yeah.
it
It should be lethal no according to the book.
Yeah, it should be lethal.
Yeah,
no. That
okay.
explains everything. Yeah, so it's just the entry that is incorrect. Lethal is no, and that's why there is no time left on it, because it doesn't apply. You're gonna be able to heal this eventually, but right now you are down on the ground with an ear that is hurting terribly.
It's barely hanging on.
Yeah, just about. And Frida is, in fact, I'm going to put like a stun marker on. That orc was ferocious. This guy has gone down because someone, hi Celestial, did a number on him. But he is unbreakable the way orcs are. And now I've used his talent for this fight. I'm going to put a marker there so we know that. It's not frozen, it's just, He gets back up. And who is he?
Take a chill pill.
Yeah, Guess he's gonna hit Celestial lying down.
Since
You
I'm
can-
currently out of the combat, I'm gonna go put my eldest to bed.
You can dodge that. Roll around, roll away. Or something. There we go. It's one of those moments in the movies when someone is trying to kill the hero who just keeps rolling aside from the blade of doom. And so on. Soren, you're up.
Oh shit. Can I identify a leader of these orcs?
He's the guy with a different token because Frida did antagonize him into coming out.
Yeah, he's the guy with the different token, exactly, to the east.
Okay.
I have a feeling there will be a shot that way. Just a feeling.
Just trying to gauge how much danger Celestial and Frida are in compared to taking out the leader.
Quite some. There's the one-legged orc standing above, so that's probably why he couldn't get the hit there, because he's still wobbly from the loss.
Okay. I'm gonna take out the. I'm gonna shoot the one-legged orc first.
Mm-hmm.
Figure he can't be standing by much.
No, he literally is only up because he's an orc. Got to use his
Yep.
talent.
That's a hit.
Okay.
I will roll his armor.
Okay, I'll spend a willpower to ignore it.
Very well. Then 2 points of damage on him. Ugh! He takes that hit, wobbles on his one leg, not quite down yet, but definitely shaken.
Son of a bitch.
Really, good lord, the arrows roll for you.
Okay. Well. Who's up here with me? Nydia and Galame?
Yeah, Nindia woke up Galame because Galame is sleepy, but you know,
Good.
you kind
Which
of
one of
need
those?
him for the fight.
Which one of those assholes has a bow?
Galame.
Galame.
Great. I grabbed his arrows.
Very well. He has a D10.
Okay. I assume that's a fast action.
Yep. Do you want the
Perfect.
whole die? Do you want
Yep.
the whole D10? Okay. You now have his arrows.
All right. And then I will spend a willpower to fire again at that guy.
Mm-hmm. That's terrible roll.
Ouch.
Yeah, I can't push that. That'll break my bow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you can't.
Wait. Let me check my pride.
Ah.
I have my pride. My arrows never miss. Oh, except for when
Oh
they
my
do.
god.
Except
What's
for
it with
when
you and
they
your
do.
pride?
Ah.
This will be going into my fourth one.
I know.
I think so, yeah. Wow.
Soren's very mercurial. He doesn't actually have much he sticks to.
That's right.
That's terrible. Oh, dear.
That's me.
Yeah, yeah. Celestial, you're up.
Not literally, though.
Not lit. Yeah.
Nah.
There you're lying with an orc looming above you, and two orcs looming above you. One orc lying down next to you in the mud. Frida passed out next to you as well. Brenner lying down. So many people on the ground right now.
And me without an AoE ability. I may have to push my luck here. Let me.
You do have a thing though.
Well, yes, I have the ability to cause an earthquake to get like 3 of them that I've been shooting bows. That doesn't help me with the 4 of them that are on top of 3 of us.
I mean, range is up to short. You can do it on closer range, can't you?
If I do, it gets us.
That's a fair point.
That's ridiculous. Frida's barely hanging on. I'm not in great shape. I'm pretty sure Brainard took a hit when he went down. It wasn't just a fall over.
Yeah, it was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up earthquake again. Tear down a wall. Or inflict damage on a victim.
Oh, a victim?
Yeah.
That's really
Limited.
that's undervalued for underpowered for what I was hoping.
It's
Yeah, I
a
don't
rank
have-
3, so you
Yeah.
think, but maybe it's because it can do fortifications and walls and stuff.
Well, I may need to look up animals in the Game Master.
It's gonna be a
Guide.
power level D6 plus 2. No willpower required for it.
No, I think my best bet currently is to danger cast something and look up animals in the Game Master Guide.
Ah! Are we going to become
I'm going to become the biggest, baddest animal I can. Yeah.
a bear? That would be a bear or a warhorse. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go bear.
Okay.
Bear seems best.
Transform into a bear. They do have strength 6, so, you know.
Yeah, that's going to change things very quickly in my case, thankfully.
Mm-hmm. The druid. invokes
Unfortunately, I must click the chance
force
casting bar.
What was that?
As a note, I don't know if V's aware of this. I found this out from my game. In order to shift back, you have to cast the spell again.
Yes, I do have to cast again to come back. I am aware.
Okay, because
That's why I've been holding off on taking the shot, even though we have had some iffy
Yeah.
spots.
Okay,
Mm.
fingers crossed for you.
Oh, strength higher than twice the power
Twice
level.
the
Yeah,
power.
so you'd have to do power level 3 to do this.
Which is fine because I have, for my bear claw attack and other abilities, I already have the ingredient.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah.
normal. Well, I'm chance casting it, but otherwise I'm psychic power ingredient normal casting it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I roll mishap. I mean, because it's a chance cast,
casting,
right?
yeah.
It's automatic. Oh no!
Opens a rift and a demon pulls you.
Oh!
Ah!
Oh no!
Oh my god, 66.
Oh no!
Celestial.
He's gone.
Ah!
Wilhelm scream.
Does that mean that Nikaka is gone too?
I would think so.
Hmm.
That can have some very interesting
Well,
repercussions.
make note, Mikhail. 34 days. Back as an NPC in 34 days.
Yep.
Oh,
In the summer, Celestial will return to wreak
Yeah.
havoc on everyone and everything.
I guess I know
yeah.
what I'm doing for the rest of this game.
all right. Well, at the rate things are going, our new characters may be the ones encountering
Yeah.
Celestial.
It's true.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, you take a chance,
Celestial
and sometimes.
just disappears as a rift opens up, which Brennar feels that power that just completely rips itself out of Celestial's hands, and some tentacled monstrosity, and the last thing you hear is Celestial screaming. Ooh. This game can be unforgiving, can't it?
Well, I did forecast I was going to have some crap luck on dice, but I was hoping it wasn't there.
That
Hashtag
was
understated.
That was. I mean, yeah.
You can't roll a better result on the critical mishap chart.
No, this is
You don't
the
have luck or
worst you
something
can
like
get.
that, do you?
No.
Luck
It's
only
gonna
affects
take it out.
criticals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It crit, not mishap.
that was positively the worst.
Well, if you're gonna go out, at least go out with style.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was style, wasn't it?
I'll just write it down as the demons couldn't let me go another day without trying to take me out.
Right. Well, that orc misses at least. An arrow flies through the air and is just lost somewhere in the woods. Frida's down. This guy will rush in and fails miserably. So run, splat. Lies down, stands up with his second action. And here we have another bow. I mean, clearly, Soren is not a worthy target because he doesn't hit anything. So arrows are flying and not doing any damage. Brennar, we're all depending on you now.
This has gone up creek.
Yep.
Ritual takes quarter day, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing that I can do to deal with mass.
You can.
Yeah, so obviously I'm gonna have to stand up because currently I'm prone, correct?
Not to cast magic. There's nothing saying you have to do that.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to.
Are you wounded? You're wounded.
I'm wounded. Yeah, I'm wounded. I just seen Frida go down. I just seen Celestial literally get pulled into the abyss.
Yeah.
This is a fight or flight at this point. And do we live to die another day, or see our traumatic heroes perish? Here is basically it.
Oh, that's
Yep. Brainard's going to look into the one in front of him and basically cast Terror.
That can work. Terror damages both wits and empathy equal to the power level.
Yep. So. And don't think in my collection's a thing I have a skull. Oh yeah, more to this. Okay. Mikhail, I'm having a mechanical issue here. How do I increase the power level in this bloody thing?
By putting in more willpower. So you right-click the willpower track, and that will increase
thank you. Okay.
Yeah, it took a while until I got that too.
All right. Well, here goes.
Really? Another mishap?
Yep.
Huh.
Might be Soren's the only one that's going to survive this.
Soren, the one survivor. Well, Frida is technically not dead. Well, that's not too bad.
I can tell you, I can deal with that.
Yeah. Shaken by what you've just seen, you're trying to reach out and into the magical ether as well, but today there's something happening on the etheric plane, and these powers hurt you as well. But you 3 points of
Wits and empathy.
Wits and empathy. This guy, he is going to roll on the horror trauma. He's done. He will live with nightmares for a while. And he panics, absolutely. He's done. He is broken and done. Let's see now. Unbreakable, does that work on anything? Because I know it's for broken by strength damage. I don't know if it counts for other types of... No, and any kind of damage. Okay.
Can I ask a stupid question? Can you be doubly broken? Because it's both wits and empathy?
He is doubly broken, which means that he can only recover one of those. Yeah, that's a fair point. He's done. You hit him with both barrels. He is done. That's your slow action. What do you want to do with your fast action?
I'm assuming is stand considered a fast because I still have my limbs?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm going to stand, and I don't know if I can actually... That's it?
Yep,
I'm assuming
that's it.
for fast? Okay,
That's it.
cool.
Nindia will finally enter the fray. She has a crushed knee, of course, so for her, running is slow action. But she has woken up Galame, and that helps. She will use her slow action to get up close here towards the orcs, and that's as far as she can get, unfortunately, because she cannot use 2 slow actions. But that's at least enough to call their attention, right? Galame is using his fast action to grab his bow, and then he realizes that he doesn't have any arrows left. So he will run up to the others, I guess. He's not sure what he's going to do right now, but something must help in some way. I'm going to push it. So he jumps off the cart and is like next to Nindia, and I guess he'll grab a Maligarn or something on his turn. He's a bit desperate. We don't know yet. More orcs are coming, and they are rolling to slide through the mud or fall down and then get up again, and that's what they could do. And that goes for this guy too. Runs through the mud and falls down and gets up again, basically. And then we have the captain, who is triumphant and screaming, "Ha ha! Vengeance!" and then splat in the mud like everyone else, which doesn't look very glorious. He stands up again, being very angry. But now, lo and behold, what can you guys hear? You can hear barking, snarling, growling, and shouts coming from further up in the forest. Those are not the growls and snarls and such like made of orcs at all. This is something else coming. And we will see what this means for us. There are so many NPCs now. Oh, there's 2 more. There we go. This guy will hear that and shoot in that general direction. It's going to be a -2 because of range. But it's a hit. They have armor, though. I didn't put the armor in because I was stupid. But I can do that. There we go. Okay. You hear a slight yip as the arrow hits home. The orc will then reload. This guy has, of course, seen Frida go down. Sees also Nindia coming closer. So I'm gonna go and attack the new threat, as it were. And succeed with stepping that way, attacking Nindia with a scimitar, and misses completely. Into the glen comes running faster than a fury A dog dressed completely in armor plating as custom made for dogs. And in a single move, because this is how fast these guys are, it comes up right next to there and then will charge onto... I'm going to push that for the dog. There we go. Right against this orc here. Snarling. It's not going to be able to attack just yet, but it's on the field. This orc guard will stand up and, seeing the new threat, turn and go against it. And gets up there. And this orc guard is lying down and broken, and we don't have to bother with him anymore. This guy is going to help his friend over there who's fighting in India. That is clearly the clear and present threat right now. Fails miserably. Ends up in the dirt. Stands up again. And that's about what he does. You hear screaming and shouting further away. Someone is getting closer. Soren, you're up.
All right. Well, if I'm gonna die, I'm at least taking this this leader guy with me.
Apparently you are. He does not have a shield. So I will simply have to either dodge. I'm gonna dodge with him. He hits the dirt, which helps him escape some of the damage. Let's see if his armor fixes the rest. It does not. You shred. Oh wait, it's incorrect roll, right? Because it's only 3 dice. Because well, okay. It shreds the... Should I be nice and just use the first one instead? I'll be nice and just use the first one. You hurt him. Ever so slightly. It's a scratch.
Second fast action, I'll shoot again.
Yep. Ah! Ouch. Now that hurts. Yep. That's 3 points of damage. Ugh.
And willpower to fire again.
Ah! Oh dear. You are certainly turning him into a pincushion, and his armor doesn't help at all. That was 3 points for the last one.
Yep. So 7 total.
Do you want to roll a critical injury?
I absolutely do, because I might kill him outright.
Kind of question am I asking anyway?
I'll take the punctured
Puncture
one.
lungs. Well done, you. Yeah, that he's gonna die in 2 days. That's terrible. For him. He has, yeah, 2 day. He has time left to die, 6 days, but healing time 2 days. That's a weird roll, but anyway. He is down. He's bleeding. Oh. See, he's bleeding. I got the splatter effect in. I should have done that for others. Here's some splatter. Splatter there. I'm splattering people. There we go. I have splatter effects now. Frida is also splattered. There we go. Yeah, that was a well done turn. Kind of compensates for some of the other stuff. Another of these hounds is rushing up like mad and going to attack this guy here. Yep, it sure is. I'm gonna roll one more move. Yep, there we go. It's right on top of this other guy. next turn it will start doing some damage. I think I'm gonna take a shot at one of the dogs, to be honest, because they seem intimidating. That's a... What? I can't push that one. That's a miss. Frida is still on the ground. This guy is going to try to close the distance finally through the mud. And doesn't do that. So just slips and slides and falls over and stands up again. It's not easy when it's been so rainy. It's very slick on the ground. Here we have another one to shoot at a dog coming towards us. Saw the arrow go there?
Pretty cool.
Though it went to the orc, not to the...
I was going to say.
I should have targeted. Yeah, we do have the plate armor there. It takes some damage. Even to the armor. You have to admit that dogs with plate armor is kind of cool. Brennar, you're up again. And not dead yet.
Well, seeing that these dogs have come into the rescue to deal with the threat in front of him, he turns over towards the target that Soren was looking at and draws upon the ether again and does a Hand of Doom to make sure that this guy does not go anywhere.
Oh. You are in fact going to kill him with a coup de grace. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, as long as I get the spell off safe, he's dead, and I gotta make a coup de grace save.
Yeah.
Which is empathy?
Yes, it is.
So I gotta make the...
You don't have...
No, I don't have it yet.
Got it. No. So you roll
so I
your
gotta make the empathy first and then the spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to fail the empathy.
You have to fail the empathy to do this. You succeeded with your empathy. You can't bring yourself to kill a man lying down, undefendable. Yeah.
Now this is an awkward question to ask about. Does it have to be a failure with pride? Oh, you have to... Can I pull upon my pride to try and fail this? Because I've seen now what's happened here on the battlefield and trying to take a vengeance.
No, I don't think that's how prides work, really.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the pride is a die that can give you like up to 4 successes, so...
Yeah. So you can't bring yourself to kill him lying down.
Okay, so that would have been my slow, so...
Yeah, you haven't spent it yet. You're just kind of looking towards him, thinking about doing it, and then,
Okay, so I can still continue normal action then, like if I want to cast a spell someplace else. Alright.
Yeah.
Then if that's the case, I'm going to pick on this fellow here then instead. So the one that, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yep.
Or immolate.
And yeah, Hand of Doom on that one. Safe cast.
That works. He takes 3 points of damage. Does the Hand of Doom armor
Straight,
doesn't help, right?
No, and it's straight to strength.
Yep. The orc screams in pain. But he's not dead yet. That was your slow action. Do you want to do anything with your fast action?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and slip slide in the rain here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move from there over to Frida, actually.
Yeah.
Or try to.
Sliding. You're not the only one who's thought of that. You want to push it? Apparently.
Yep, and broke myself by the process.
You fall down with what? A broken ankle, a sprained ankle. You slip in the mud. hit your head on a stone that's jutting out, unfortunately, and just clocks you.
Is this a critical
So-
injury?
This is not your best fight ever, you guys.
No, the crits are only for strength damage and
Yeah,
wits
no,
damage.
you do not
Okay, cool.
risk dying from
Alright.
this kind of thing. This
Woo.
is, yeah. Ninja is left
If you want,
there.
I can kill you.
Celestial will come back and kill everyone.
You gonna
Um,
bandage my ear now?
we're gonna do that in a moment. Ninja is busy with fighting an orc who doesn't have anything to defend left, so the armor might help. It kinda does a bit, even as it's rent. And then she will also stab with her dagger. And the armor, because of course she's ambidextrous. So that helps. He still has 1 point left. Comes in there with the scimitar, gets through his defenses, shoves that knife in good. He's screaming at the top of his lungs. Can she do anything extra with her? Like ambidextrous level 2. No, she can use a
Josh
normal
just told me
weapon.
about your character. I'm sorry.
Galame will throw himself on the ground and administer first aid here. He starts actually with Frida, because Frida is the tank.
You're just gonna have some feelings now. God damn it.
Well, it works. Just she gets 1 strength point back, but
Hey, I can heal his empathy as soon as I get the chance to cook something.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
you are in fact no longer stunned.
So I
That's
can
like
get up.
that's like hearing that primal roar of a druid trying to change into a beast to turn into a primal scream.
Yeah.
as a rift rips open and pulls him into nowhere.
Exactly.
Frida gets up and now she's really angry.
She will. She will on her turn. More hounds are coming in to cause some trouble here, and I'm gonna check that they get there. Yep. So, and others are moving closer too. In fact, you'll be able to see dwarves entering the battlefield. They're also wearing plate armor and wielding two-handed axes and screaming on top of their lungs. This one is busy with the warhound there. I'm just gonna have to try and do what I can to hurt it. Which is not easy because they have their plate armor, which is formidable. Unless I roll like that. In which case, the Warhound takes some damage. And another one enters. See, it's a whole flock here coming in. Why are they... Nope. This one actually falls down, slips in the mud. The claws just don't find any purchase as it comes in. Yeah, more dwarves are entering, and this guy will attack one of the warhounds if he doesn't slip in the mud, which he does. So he just moves and stands. That's it. Yeah, he is not dead yet because unbreakable is a thing that we have here. So up you go. He will stand up, scream, "Let's go, boys!" and try to run away. but his lung is punctured and it hurts. But he succeeds in getting into the next zone. Will he succeed in completely getting away?
Hey, Soren, can you do something about that?
He did. He just runs away. Which may or may not feel like it was pathetic, but yeah. He did shout the order, and now the orcs, his orc troops, will try to follow that order.
Just remember, when he moves, he's at -2 dice.
Yeah. No, I rolled the -2 dice. It was integrated there. But he was lucky this time.
I'm going to keep a bead on him just in case.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, he's involved in a fight here with Nindia, and not one for just running away immediately. So, though as hurt as he is, he attacks her, and she will have to parry. Which she does. The scimitars cross, and you hear the clang of metal versus metal in the forest. Okay, this is gonna be like a big brouhaha up here, so I'm just gonna go down to our friends down here. You are still lying down there, Frida. I'm not sure this orc has noticed you. He's gonna attack the Warhound. That's what he's gonna do. He's also very hurt and just has a single leg to stand on. But he still succeeds in hitting that hound. And do a little bit of damage on it. You hear a little bit of a yelp from the dog. And then we'll see if these dwarves manage to actually run and get closer as they try as they might. Nope. They are heavily dressed. It's hard to move in this sludge. No, not blind. He's not blind. He's just not moving very fast. That's a classic from anybody played Warhammer Fantasy and things like that. The slowness of dwarves on a battlefield. Like everybody can outrun them. There we go. He's gonna try to move up against the orcs who are hurting their hounds. He does it! The dwarves are here. Soren, you're up.
Okay, well, if I still have eyes on the leader, I will shoot him.
Yep, it will be the last chance for you to kill him.
That's fine. How far away is he now?
Long distance.
Long? Okay, I have no penalties that long.
That's a hit. Why is that one so wrong? What the heck just happened to my bad guy? Is some kind of something bugged out here with him. That's okay. He had a chainmail, right? That's what, yeah. For some reason, I lost the chainmail on him. I don't know why. So I will roll 3 points.
Yep.
And ouch. Yeah, you hit him. You can hear him grunt. He's not down yet. Keep hitting him.
And I will shoot him again.
Indeed. Ow. That is again 3 points.
I'll spend a willpower to ignore his armor on that one.
Oh, shoot him again. You might actually bring him down for good this time.
Son of a
You
bitch.
push. No, you
Or
can't
not.
push that. You'll break things.
No, you break things. He is only barely gonna get away with 2 arrows
You know what?
sticking out of his back.
I am going to push that, actually.
Just
you
because
are?
you can.
You can get a new bow later.
Nice.
That is a hit. That is a hit. But you needed 2 damage. Now you wanted your pride, didn't you? You shoot and shoot and shoot, and the bowstring snaps, and you can see him taking hits, and he's still hobbling around somewhere out there in the forest. The dice just haven't been with you guys tonight at all.
No.
No. The Bruja out here is... I'm going to resolve that separately, faster with, like, die rolls for each side. This guy is going to try to get away because he saw his brave leader do just that. Nope. Frida, you're up. You can stand up and chop some
let's see if I can slice some
orcs.
dice.
Yeah. Are you standing up?
Yes.
So you have a slow action left to kill some orcs, I guess. Two
Malingar.
opponents? Yes, Maligarn is hungry for blood. That's a hit. On who are we aiming right now?
Whatever works in my way.
There is one of them who has actually used his actions, I would argue. Or at least
Sure.
he's used...
Let's go with
no,
that
he
one.
has a parry. He has a parry left. The other one has... both of them have a parry left, apparently. I'll try to parry that. Because otherwise, bad. It's partially successful. Not successful enough.
I don't have a...
Maligarn shreds
Power.
through the leather jerkin, and you are doing 2 points of damage to him, which is just enough to bring him down. Roll a critical injury. Slashing, of course. You chop his toe off.
Really obsessed with those severed toes.
Yeah, well, you know, if they have a high guard, you have to go low. So that's what you do. You just point it down. Get the feet. As far as I understand, that is actually a fairly common thing in HEMA. Like, if you feint high and go low and get their feet because the feet is sticking out a little bit too far.
My coup de grace.
You do not have enough actions left to do that,
Okay.
unfortunately. But otherwise you could have, yes. He had his order. He is going to run away. I mean, when you see your big orc boss moving, then you follow, and so he will. Can he get all the way away? Yes. Leaving. Brennar, you are stunned. You are not doing anything right now. Nindia will, in fact, can she coup de grace this guy? If she fails the empathy, she will coup de grace the guy. She does not. She can't bring herself to attack someone who's lying down, so she will move over to Brennar. I'll attend to his wounds. Brennar, get some healing. You heal 2
Hey.
points in your agility. And you are no longer stunned. Isn't it nice to have Ninja around?
Hmm.
Galame. I mean, he can move over and grab the scimitar, right? Slipping, sliding, pushing. Nope. He's trying to get there and get the scimitar. Yes, one more action though, so I'm gonna just let him grab the scimitar from the... No, the orc is not down yet. Or is he? Yeah, he should be down. You did the thing with the severed toe. He should be down. Why isn't he? Okay. He will grab the scimitar from the orc. That's what he does. That makes sense to me. Now he can use something to fight with. The Warhound will attack the one standing up. with a bite. What? What do you mean the item is broken? It's because it doesn't give any bonus dice. Don't be silly. Okay, whatever. Melee check. Yep, that doesn't do anything. He just grabs a hold of a bunch of cloth and doesn't do any damage. More dwarves are coming in. The fight continues out there. And orcs are running away if they can. And getting away just barely. Even as these dwarves are closing in on everyone. I mean, Narf, yeah, but this guy's down. No, he's not down. Why is it saying it's down? He has like a strength point. I'm getting the wrong stats sometimes for this.
He took the toe last turn from Frida.
Oh, that he was the one who took the toe. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, then he's down and out and not gonna be around anymore. So, Soren, you're up.
Right. Well,
There's a big mess of dwarves and orcs and hounds fighting here in the middle, with the orcs being completely outnumbered, and they're gonna go down sooner or later.
Okay. I'm going to take one of the horses that's tied to our cart here.
Mm-hmm.
And the orc with the punch in the lung can't outrun a horse, so I'm going after him.
Oh, you are riding after. That's great. What is your animal handling?
I actually have animal handling.
There you go.
It is a... Do I have to roll it?
Yes, please.
Okay. I will spend a willpower to roll scouting instead.
Of course. Being a human, you are adaptable. There you go. You will catch up to the orc chieftain with your horse. You cannot
And my
shoot.
sword.
And
I have a sword. As I was riding on him, I will draw out my sword.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you are catching up to the orc captain for sure. He's hobbling there.
Bring back his head, Soren.
Watching you getting closer, he will just stand there defiantly with his two-handed sword or axe. Two-handed sword. I have a feeling that it's not going to go well for him. Because he's very hurt. Frida, you are up.
I'm gonna coup de grace the toe.
Yeah, okay.
I really don't want him to get back up.
Yeah, you don't have... You have coup de grace, you have cold-blooded level 2. He's dead.
Mm-hmm.
He is not getting back up.
Nope.
Okay.
That's a slow action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have fast action left. There is
I don't have anything I can do with it.
No. There's a lot of other activity, of course, around. Brennar, you are no longer dizzy and confused.
Alright. Well, having kind of come partially to, he's going to do the exact same thing and make sure that Soren doesn't get lost. So I'm going to do a move action over to the horse and animal handling and try and catch.
All right. Roll the move. Let's see if you slip in the mud.
I'm going to do this
slip in the
stupid again.
But you're not broken.
Not
You
broken.
slip on your face.
Yep. You're lying there in the mud. Just caked. Everyone is caked in mud right now. Nindia will move against the other one and try to do the same thing with, coup de grace people. Though she's absolutely terrible at that, and she falls it down. Everyone is falling down. Galame has maybe less yeah. You know what? Galame is gonna coup de grace an orc with his own scimitar. Because he only has 1 day of empathy left. He fails. So he breaks his own empathy and removes the willpower to kill this orc. And, you know, just... and then he lies there crying and screaming in the mud. Of anger and fear and hopelessness and frustration over Celestial, actually. So let's get ourselves back to the important person here, who's Soren, right? You're gonna attack the orc captain, right? Soren?
Yep,
You're gonna attack the orc captain?
I am. Do we have to do hidden combos or no?
We can do that.
Doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna keep hacking at him until he stops moving. So.
Ah, yeah. Well, technically he is not dead yet. Though he doesn't have a whole lot of strength in him. You have the initiative before him, so you will go first with each step. I guess I'm gonna do that.
I'm going to. Okay.
All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, you're waiting. He's defending, trying to just... But nothing happens. And then you both attack each other at once, and you attack first. So
And I will parry him because I get a free defend every round because of my defender talent.
lovely. So yeah, you attack him first, and if you do any damage to him, he will not get to do his step.
Oh,
That was terrible.
that was terrible.
You swing wildly and hit a tree with a sword, and it's one of those, right?
To be fair, this is the first time I've used a sword.
It is the first time you've used a sword. It's not the first time he has used the sword, of course. So he will, in fact, get to attack you. This is concerning. With his two-handed sword. But he only has the one strength left. He misses. He just swings for whatever he can.
Good. Excellent.
And that was your turn, basically.
Yep.
What do we have now? A lot of running orcs. Frida, you are up.
Is there anybody close that I can hit?
No, there is not. You're standing on the field. You see, the blood in the mud. You see orcs lying, their body parts here and there. You see this warhound clad completely in plate armor of its torso and like a helmet that closes down on its head. And just
The warhounds seem to be on our side, though, correct?
Oh, it's digging into the orc. It's just having a good sized chunk out of its thigh right now.
Frida will just walk around and make sure all of the orcs are dead.
Yes, and a bit north of you, of course, you will be able to see the dwarves who have come in and basically taken care of the rest of the orcs. They are either dead or wounded or fleeing. Because between 4, like there's 3 orcs versus 4 dwarves, but there's also the hounds, and between all those attacks coming in from everywhere, even the orcs will have to relent and fall eventually. They have put up a strong fight. The armor of the dwarves is also tattered, even though it's plate. Like, you can see the dents here and there, and there might even be a gap, and you know, a dwarf is nursing a wound, but yeah, they're standing.
Okay, I will, like I said, just make sure that any dwarves on the ground are dead.
Orcs.
Yeah, that's what I said, didn't I?
No, you said dwarves.
Oh,
was-
I'm
it
sorry,
was
I
fine.
meant
The
orcs.
bloodthirst came out.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
none of us would be surprised, really.
No, it's a Freudian
Did you
slip there, I guess.
broke someone though with Yeah, it doesn't really matter because the fight is over, so we don't have to roll your insight for
No, I was gonna say I did coup de grace, but
Yeah, you did. Oh, splat. Galame's kind of sitting, head in hands, and just tears coming.
I'll
and just
offer
shakes
Galame
his
some
head.
food.
That would be good. There are 2 ways to heal empathy, broken by wits or empathy. One is performance, and the other is your cooking when it's fresh. Has to be fresh cooking. So
Well, I'll invade their kitchen when we get to Stone Garden.
It's like
but-
for a moment, the way Mikhail was dragging it on, I thought he was about to say one's performance and the other's performative.
meh, meh. Do
No
we wanna-
thanks.
Yeah,
Elves
Soren,
aren't her
we're
type.
gonna do another round there, unless Brennar is gonna run up and grab the horse there.
Yeah, Brainer's definitely going to try and stand back up again,
Yep.
and like pat the horse and say, "Okay, we got to go help Soren.
Yep.
Just let's do this."
Animal handling. Unlike the human, you are not adaptable.
No, but unlike most people guess, he actually does have animal handling.
He does.
I have animal
But
handling.
his empathy is terrible.
That's fine.
But it works
He,
now.
he
Empathy
realizes
is
the
trash.
gravity of the situation and the
Yep.
fact of everything lost here, and just basically says, "You know what, horse? Stop screwing around. Let's do this."
Let's do
And
this.
hops on.
Soren, we take one more turn of fighting with Ult, the captain. Why does it do that? I don't know. And you have the initiative again. You're both kind of staring at each other, looking for that gap, waiting for the attack that never came. And then an attack came.
I am going to spend the willpower to use survival.
Mm-hmm. That is probably a good idea, yeah. That's a hit. The chainmail might absorb some damage.
Right.
It
I
does.
was going to say,
some.
just because I don't care about this sword, I'm actually going to push that.
Mhm. So yeah, that's
So that's 4 damage.
4 damage, and 3 damage goes through. The chainmail is taking further damage, and then feel free to roll the second critical injury on this guy. You went for the toe.
Nope, I'll slash him across the mouth.
Ah. What, you do 2?
I have Executioner.
Ah, yes. Ah! He falls down, screaming, and he does not have any willpower points left to bring himself up with. So he's lying there, defenseless and hurt, when Brennar comes riding up next to you. Is this one of you doing a coup de grace on him?
I'm certainly going to try if Brainerd doesn't beat me to it.
I'm assuming I stride up and basically see him on the ground and say, Soren, finish it.
Yep.
I was gonna say, if you guys can't do it, you can always just drag him back to me.
Exactly.
I'll let Soren try.
Nope.
No.
I'll look at him and I'll look at like his punctured lung.
And his
I'll just
patheticness.
drop my broken broadsword by him because when I pushed that last roll, it broke the sword.
Yep.
And I'll say he's done.
So
No,
then
no,
Brennar
he isn't.
cries.
One of you, please have the foresight to bring him back to Frida.
I think they will just drag him back, right?
Yep.
Yep. So Ult, the once powerful commandant, bloodied, wheezing, his mouth a mess, one of his tusks gone from that hit, from that strike. And he falls down in front of Frida, exhausted, even as the dwarves come and lean against their axes looking at you guys.
You guys brought me a present. To which he immediately just picks him up and, like, decapitates him.
The dwarves look at this and their eyes go wide. There's some skepticism. A sense emotion from someone who apparently isn't B, because I'm sorry, B.
Hey, I took the shot.
You did.
Somebody pick up Nakaka and do it.
Kaka is in a
Nakaka's
different
gone bye-bye.
realm.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, you can't really read dwarven faces, so, you know.
Is that an anybody or just... Okay.
I'm gonna try.
I was just going to say I got 6 on that.
There is, in fact, an excellent opportunity to bring in a new character for you, B, very soon. Well, one of you technically does the thing, right? So, anyhow. They are looking at you. What are you doing on, orc lands?
We were trying to get to Dwarven lands.
You're getting there. You're getting there. You were lucky that we came by. We've been hunting orc filth for a while now. Them orcs, they promise all sorts of things, and then they attack us, stab us anyway.
In their defense, these orcs were filthy backstabbers to their own empress. So.
Backstabbers to their own emperors, you say? You better come back with us and speak to the others. They need to know.
Excellent.
Although, we can see if
Do we have a
take
pouch I can put this
breather.
head in?
Do you need a breather? We can stay here with you. Guard the camp. Until you're fit to travel. They're kind of looking over at all of you. Like, Frida, you're hobbling about. Galame is just beyond comfort.
I'm good to go.
You could just put Galame in the cart, I suppose.
I can technically walk. It's my ear that's broken.
You can technically walk, yes.
Yeah.
And Galame is sleepy. So, the journey continues. On a considerably more somber note this time. Ult has cost you a lot before he went down.
So, just for my own mentality, because this is going to come into play on how Frida views it later, exactly what did I see when Celestial popped?
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to take this one a little bit here.
Yeah.
So, as you were laying there broken, with Celestial Passage laying there beside you, you could see that he initially started to move as if he was going to heal you, as you've seen before, get you back on your feet. But he actually counted quickly that there was a lot of orcs around us, as well as the one shooting from beyond. And instead, he started to push himself up, and his body started to explode into a barrel of flesh and fur when a rift opened up and hauled him off into the other realm instead, as he was in the middle of shifting into a bear to take out the orcs and protect everyone.
So as far as Frida's knowledge of Woogity is concerned, you were just stolen by demons.
Yeah, like they basically, druid versus sorcerer, they sensed how much power that was being channeled recklessly, still nature power, but very recklessly, and went, well, here's our chance.
Yep. I mean, a druid is always the greatest enemy of the demons, right?
Hmm. So that whole grudge that Frida's got, now they took a second one of her friends.
Yep. Yep.
And this was right in front of her eyes, too.
Yeah. I guess you will hear celestial screams.
Yep. Good thing they don't have flaws in this game.
Yep.
I feel like Frida would definitely have nightmares.
So a point here, just before we continue, because I know that B is already working on his next character, which is awesome. There will be opportunities to bring in someone else, basically the moment we get to Stone Garden. It doesn't have to be a dwarf. It can be, because of things that are going on there. It's not just dwarves that are at Stone Garden at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. It's just I'd already narrowed it down to I'm looking either halfling or dwarf, and so that's where the conversation that's off screen is happening from.
Yes, indeed. No, I was paying attention to that. So, for the dwarf,
Kind of a
it will
convenient
have
point, then.
interesting consequences. I'll say. I'll just put that out there. But that's also going to be an interesting impetus and story possibility. So, anyway, you will continue towards Stone Garden, and this time, of course, you will be led by the dwarves, who lead you the final stretch as you get to the Citadel. Really, this is a magnificent sight opening up for you, and I want to hope that we have a picture that doesn't quite maybe reveal everything at once. It kind of sort of does. That's not good. I'll describe it for you. The peak itself rises sharply as a mesa just jutting right out of the forest. There is a causeway, fairly high elevated. It's the main road. It zigzags up towards the summit. And these dwarfs will, of course, escort you up the road there. The higher you get, the windier it gets. The forest below you slowly becoming like a rug of green, I suppose. It's gonna take you a while to climb this road. This is a long way up. A long way up. But eventually you will go through a gate to what is essentially an absolutely humongous balcony or mezzanine, if you will, looking out over the forest down far down below. You can see a little bit further away cranes, dwarven cranes being worked. You will remember cranes. You've seen them in the stone loom mines. They are a very similar make here, but obviously in operation and absolutely fresh and doing what they're supposed to do, hauling up stone, hauling down whatever they need hauled, and so on. The dwarves are inviting you. You can see there is a couple of ways to get in here, into the actual mountain itself. On your immediate right, there's a smaller gate that is still surrounded by beautiful carvings of dwarves meeting other kin. Looks mostly like elves, really, on the carvings. Not so many orcs. There is also a very big flight of stairs leading up towards another entrance, pillared entrance. There's pillars up there, inviting people into what must be some kind of formal chamber, maybe, or so on. It looks like the bigger gate, at least. And these dwarves, they will look you up and down a couple of times, and then invite you to go up the stairs towards those huge pillars. Walking up those stairs takes a while. It's a long flight of stairs, and the longer you go, the more you see of the landscape all around. You have an absolutely incredible far-fetched view. Like, the horizon is so far away here, or would be if there wasn't so much rain. Clouds limit your vision. It's almost a bit foggy up here. But you could imagine just how majestic this could be on a summer day. As we will finally get you into what they refer to as the Stone Garden. And let's see now, have I programmed this map appropriately? Yes, I have. And we will put you all in here. Brennar, Frida, Soren, Nindia, and Galame. Has anyone bothered to heal Galame during this little...
Waiting to get food.
Ah, yes. Then Galame is still outside, sitting in the cart. Not willing to speak to anyone right now.
What, he's human?
No, he's half-elf.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case,
You're gonna share your empathy with him?
can I... Ha, no, actually I can't. Because I just realized I'm only got one myself. So I could fix him and break myself.
That's not a good plan.
Never mind.
Can I kind of slap him out of it? I don't know how you can mend an empathy. Other than,
Performance.
here, eat this.
Yeah, no, it's either that or performance. You just do, encouraging things, basically. This area here, as you come in through the pillars into the Stone Gardens, there are sparkling gems everywhere, set into patterns in the ceiling. It's like the starry sky. The flames in various braziers are reflected 1,000-fold all around you. Promenades that are lined with mineral beds where crystals that are cut like flowers stand on tourmaline stems in greenery hewn from dark green malachite. Here and there are clearings with benches that open up, and there are a lot of people in here, to be honest. Both dwarves and others. And, the dwarf guards will ask you to wait for a moment, and they're going to talk to their elders, basically. So take a seat wherever you might want in here. There are other people here as well. I just haven't put them all out.
I'll go over and just have a seat.
I opened a character sheet for Yubi. You might be able to see it. It's called New Character.
No, but I did use the create actor option and started trying to work on a sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't see that new one pop up, so.
Oh, gotcha. That's
Yeah.
okay. You're way ahead of me then. We'll need some cool token. Very well. For him. Oh, I know exactly why he's coming along. That's funny. Right. So here you are in these actually beautiful stone gardens. I am going to allow those of you who are in here to recover a point of empathy for the sheer beauty of the place.
Yay, no longer in the danger zone.
Should we have dragged Galame in with us?
You can definitely do that. You gotta see this.
Yep.
Yeah.
That will
Hey,
help.
come look at this pretty shit.
Yep. You
Feel
will
better.
Come and look at this pretty stuff. And wipe some of his tears away. As he looks over. Soren, you've gone and had a seat.
Yep.
There's a stone seat over there.
Rainer follows suit.
Probably shouldn't split the party at this point.
I guess everyone will follow suit. Gollum is sitting there and just, what do we do without him? How can we hope to
We
succeed?
figure it out, and then we kill the demon that took him.
But he was our guide.
You figure it out, and then you kill the motherfucker that took them. It's what we did last time. It's what we'll do this time.
You make it sound so easy.
It's not, but it's what you do.
It's what we do. It's what we do. He just kind of stares into empty space, but he's calmer now because of your soothing words. Do you want to roll a performance? No, you can't do that because he's not broken anymore. It's gonna take a while here before you will be approached.
I think we can all use this sit down.
Yes, you can.
I will look at Soren and Brainer though and go, we should figure out what dimension he dumped into, because we're gonna need to recover that scepter too. And if there's a possibility that Celestial can be recovered.
That's way outside my field of knowledge.
Is this where I could possibly make a lore check?
I mean, yes, you can make a lore check. Why not? I mean, these things are known among spellcasters that sometimes the etheric waves and energies, you attract attention from the wrong part. Like you strike a harmony that allows those waves to be carried to other planes, including to where, demons are. And as such, these kinds of backlashes have known to happen. And as far as you know, Brynnar, they always come back, but they're never the same person coming back.
I explain this in the most sincere and possible way that I can with true empathy.
Which is
to the rest of the party.
Just hear the
So
facts, and I
when
don't
he
care how
comes
many eggs
back-
they break.
We may have to find him and put him out of his misery.
He will not be the same celestial. He'll be warped by his time there.
So again, we may have to find him and put him out of his misery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I'm not going to let Celestial continue on as one of them.
That could be sensitive.
Hopefully I'll have the next point of cold-blooded before that happens.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna spend a little while here. I'll advance the clock, waiting for. You have no idea how dwarves function with timekeeping and whatnot, but having spent a while here with other dwarves and some humans, some elves huddled in different corners. There are people of our other kin here who are probably doing business with the dwarves of Stone Garden here. There is finally someone coming towards you, a dwarf of very fine cloth. She is dressed in silks and you don't even know where to find silk in the Ravenlands. And a fur-lined cloak, of course, embroideries across her chest and along her dress, with glintering, there must be silver and gold inlaid, small gemstones. She glitters almost as much as the ceiling does. Adventurers. One of our captains said that you had tidings regarding the orcs that have been plaguing us of late. I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I have to tell you that this is not. She looks a bit troubled. Anyone roll a sense emotion? The best of you only, mind you.
That is not me.
I will do insight.
I am the Lady Scorin.
What is your insight?
6.
Oh,
Yep, then you
okay,
can
your
roll it.
insight's so good.
Wits +2.
Ah.
She does look perturbed. She does look bothered. Yeah, there's a lot on her mind. She is not lying here.
The leader of the orcs that have been plaguing you is dead.
He was a defect from the Empress Soria. She wishes to unite the kin. He was trying to make trouble.
I see. Well, that is most welcome news. What? The orcs that have been plaguing us, they have snakes on their shields. Did they have it as well?
Don't know, didn't look, didn't care.
No,
No.
we did take out some with some snakes on their shield a while back, though, didn't we?
We've passed through many.
Yeah, we've killed a few of those too.
Josh, are we doing another lore check here to identify shield markings on various orcs?
Sure, we can do that.
That works.
The Iseer orcs. Aldag and his crew.
I thought Aldag was starting to join the Empress, though. Oh no, is he the other one?
Mm-hmm.
He's the third party.
He's the third asshole, yes.
Right.
Colorful language, says the lady, but not amiss in this particular.
We've fought his troops a few times. He's not aligned with the Empress.
And I apologize. We probably should make some introductions here. My name is Raynar, the sorcerer, and I will roll my reputation at this point.
Yes, please. She has not heard of you. I am much surprised. How about Frida?
Sure. What is my reputation against 7?
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Sora's reputation is a 4.
Maybe it's better this way.
Yeah, Sora is happy. Nobody's ever heard of me. Also, no. This is the first time you go somewhere and they don't recognize you. They're kind of blinking. I cannot say this name. Pleased to meet you, Brennar, the half-elf, and Frida. Yes, and yes, very pleased to meet you all.
We've come for your assistance with a few things.
Our assistance? Well, that's most kind of you. Non-dwarfs seldom reach out in that way. We are very grateful, yes. How do you want to assist us?
Did I misspeak? I misspoke?
I think you misspoke, but however, our partnership might assist upon that. Our, our dear friend here misspoke. We were actually looking something from you. However, based off of
She looks a bit confused.
your issues with the orcs, we might actually be able to help us also.
It seems to me that you might be adventurers. Looking over the 5 of you. Yes, very good. Have you mentioned the Empress? Soria, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Have you had dealings with her?
Yes.
Did she perhaps ask you to come here?
She's made a missive for both kin within the orcs and for other kin, such as yourselves, to, for lack of better terms, stop fighting, as there's a greater threat here on the horizon. She's trying to do this within her own orcs, as
Yes, but
probably
you
can
must
imagine.
understand that part of an agreement between us and the Empress was that she would send her adventurers here to help us with a very delicate matter. Are you her adventurers then?
Yes,
we are,
that would be us.
Excellent.
we are
Sorry.
Very good.
I know we're stumbling over our words. We just lost the person who usually does our speaking for us.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Was it the orcs?
No, it was demons.
Even worse. Well done.
Yes.
Well then. We shall speak here, why don't we? We have been calling or sending out word, I should say, to adventures across the lands, really. We have a task that must be handled with some delicacy, and it's not easily done by dwarves, you understand. Not sure how to describe this to outsiders, she says. I have so many times gone over how to express this in my head.
Well, do your best.
Well, there is a problem underground, deep underground, and we need help from outside to deal with this, because it is forbidden for dwarves to go to those planes, if you will, those levels, without great difficulty.
I
Effectively,
apologize.
any of us who would do that would become clanless, and it's a high price to pay. And this is why it's very convenient to have outsiders such as yourself to conduct this. You will not be alone on the journey. And I don't know exactly how long it will take or how deep you will have to go.
Other planes?
Yes.
Out of the levels, I should say. It is well away from the surface world. I cannot speak much to what that realm is like, as none of us are allowed to go that deep. As I mentioned.
Can I make a lore check? Are they talking like the equivalent of an Underdark?
Why don't you roll a lore check? Oh, look at that. Brennar
I mean, if
is wise in the ways of things. You
We know
must
dwarves.
remember sometime a long time ago, maybe even during the Blood Mist, when you might have spoken to a dwarf, or just after the Blood Mist lifted, I suppose.
our old dwarf pal, maybe?
Yes, Fidan Grelkill might have said something about this. That there are realms below the official home levels where dwarves live, to which dwarves are not allowed to go. Only the eldest of the eldest. So when a dwarf is about to die, just about, then they are, some of them at least, are sent down there, never to return.
Great, more zombies.
Well, they can return every once in a while, but it's some who have the privilege of ending their life by going down there, and apparently they stay alive for quite a while.
Okay.
That's what Fidan said. He may be correct, he may be not entirely correct. Hard to tell. He was a young dwarf. Probably not.
Elven lands, Lord of the Rings. Cool.
Yeah.
Frida mutters something about it can't be worse than what we saw in Stone Loom, so, you know.
Well, as correspondence for Empress Soria, yeah, sign us up.
Oh, Brainerd, the metal we were looking for.
Yes, we're looking for some type of rock or metal or such that has, what's the word, magnetic properties.
Magnetic properties.
Hmm.
I see. Yeah, that happens to rocks when there has been lightning.
Yeah.
If you can find a lightning strike, you will find one of those. It doesn't last for long, though.
You don't know of any that's more permanent, do you?
We need to use it to forge a weapon.
Forge a weapon?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, that's an interesting and delicate task.
As discussing the greater cause, for lack of better terms, there's quite a there's quite an antagonist that seems to be only afflicted by such. Terramalda. Thanks, P.
You're welcome.
Terramalda?
Yeah. Supposedly that's the only way to kill her.
A literal abomination of metal and demonology.
Oh, yes, we're very well familiar. She says. That thing is still walking around out there even after the blood mist?
Yes, but if I can get my hands on a weapon like that, she won't be for much longer. Notice the orc blood dripping out of her bag?
Yeah. That would be good. That would be very good. I would like that.
Oh, and I need to send a package to the Empress.
Yes. Well, we'll see if we can find something to help you with once we have completed this delicate task. Yes. Very well. I will accompany you down to the market. You can pick up whatever you might need for the expedition. I do not know how long it might take, but it will certainly be a while.
Can I have access to your kitchens?
There are kitchens in the market.
Okay.
We're going to need a couple of days to recover.
Of course. Many of the outsiders pitch their tents in the market and stay there for as long as they require to trade with us.
And I assume since we're doing this job for you, then the gear that we need to acquire will be free of charge.
I will let you speak to the leader of the expedition.
Well, if we're not outfitted, we can't go.
This is true. This is quite true. On the other hand, the good news is that the leader of the expedition, I believe, is collecting material now. Let me guide you down to the market, and she will do so through doors here on the side. In fact, it leads to a corridor that's going to take you down to the actual market. And as such, I will open the market.
I don't trust any place where I can't see the sky for that long.
You cannot see the sky from here either. No, that's absolutely true.
Mm-hmm. Easy to get lost.
Yeah, well, they have all the lights here from fires and such like. But you can tell it's a busy place. There are small houses built inside this gigantic cave. There's lots of trade goods. You can feel the smoke of foodstuffs being cooked. It's dwarves from probably several different clans. You wouldn't know how to tell them apart anyway. But also all sorts of outsiders. Halflings, humans, elves. There's spices, there are beasts of burden, food, embers, odd scents. There are large quantities of goods being traded here, like barrels upon barrels on carts and crates on crates. There are bales of cloth moving back and forth. There are large gates further down. You can see the daylight coming in from there. And scores and scores of dwarves, humans, and halflings trading here. And in one corner she will lead you to, you will be introduced to a gentleman dwarf, if you will. And now I just hope that it hasn't sort of messed with my, because for some reason I've lost a bunch of game data for various other places, but it seems to be okay here. Yep, it works. Nice. This gentleman is standing by one of the tents. He has some crates around himself. He has basically a small table, rickety table, and a chair he's sitting on, and he is counting things, looking over bales. He has 2 sleds, he sits there and is a dwarf, of course, and he is looking up at you as you're coming close. Two nicely braided parts of his beard is parted in 2 nice braids. He's looking at you with very, very serious demeanor. These are the ones? Yes, says the lady. I shall leave you to it then, and she will leave you. Took you long enough to get here.
Oh, I am way too tired for your grumpy ass.
Oh no, Frida. Yes, we just...
You have a mouth on you too, don't you?
Yeah, and you'll find I have a sword too. It's gonna save your ass a few times.
Oh, looks like we can let them go down to the place they're not supposed to go all by themselves.
You can see that he has a brand across his cheek that is still kind of fresh.
Where'd you get that?
It is my mark for going down.
Well, at least we have somebody who knows where they're going.
Insight check again. Yeah, looking at him over, maybe his surliness and saltiness is because of how seriously he's taking this task rather than him being snotty towards you and so on. It's like, here's a bunch of outsiders who have no idea about the cultural significance of what I'm about to do, and they're giving me lip. That kind of attitude.
Yep.
Has he heard of you? Brenna, roll your reputation again. If you are in fact introducing yourself by name.
Yeah, so I'll say, I apologize, I think we got off onto the wrong foot. My name is Brainard the Sorcerer.
And then his eyebrows shoot up. Brainard the Sorcerer, you say? You who travel with Frida the
Wolfkin.
I point over to the Wolfkin.
But I heard you were brown-furred.
Yeah, I was until I went to Stone Loom.
Ah, yes, you worked at the Stone Loom mines. I heard of that.
Yeah, I saw some shit down there. Shit that literally will make your hair turn white.
Really? Very well. You will be most appreciated on this journey. It is not an easy undertaking, you understand. We're going to go down much, much deeper than the Stone Loom mines ever dwelt. It's a different world down there. One that I've never seen.
So you've never been?
Of course not. Not allowed.
So I apologize. Maybe it's dwarven custom here, but what's the reason for the scar? Is it simply the fact that you are banned from your civilization here? And
Yes.
now destined to go down? Or is that because of something that was done here on land that you're now forced to go down with us?
No, I have taken it upon myself to undertake this journey, since no one else wanted. I am not of the Canide clan, I am of the Merimanian clan. But I felt that at least one officer of the guards should be leading this. And so I have accepted that I will be stripped of the bonds to my clan.
Well, if you don't die down there, you can always leave with us.
I understand that there might be another dwarf who has to undertake this journey. Because of what he has done in the past?
Could be.
Could be.
It's not like I have a token though, but you know.
I can fix one for you. Should we
Yeah.
do a dwarf token really fast? I like my art breeder work. I just wrote dwarf, and here they are.
Oh, back. I like the one beside the hand-drawn one to the immediate right
That
of the
one?
hand-drawn one. Yeah.
Very good. Do we want to
'Cause-
change him in any way?
No, because like I saw the one beside him was like a more grizzled version of him, but I'm just
Yep.
an adult, not
Right,
getting older.
right.
So
So we
that
got him.
looks great for now.
Excellent. I will have you a token in 2 shakes. Why don't you describe yourself? Meanwhile.
Certainly. Approaching from a narrow passage between the tents and the structures behind Galame and India is a fairer complexioned, darker haired young dwarf who, despite his chainmail, moves quite quietly, carefully measuring each step as he approaches. While he has the typical stockiness and size of a dwarf, he seems more fluid, more, how shall we say, athletic looking than most of his brethren, as opposed to I work the mines, I work a forge, as you're typically used to experiencing. He has definite muscles in his arms and hands, and the hilts of the blades on his sides do show wear, but he looks softer, perhaps.
Smoother, maybe.
Mm,
For what dwarf is really soft?
precisely. Is this where you lot are? Oh,
Indeed.
never mind. I see the old man.
Yes, this fellow will be accompanying us.
They call me Torvin.
And Frida roll, I think it would be insight to recognize what brand of combat he is.
I guess, yeah.
I would say, as an experienced combatant yourself, you can tell that while he does carry two weapons at his side, and the broadsword does show signs of proper grip, use, and care, the dagger is far more lovingly treated as you look at how it sits in its sheath.
Okay.
The leather on it a little bit more of a glisten to it, as there's just that hint of less stuff allowed to build up on the grip.
More of a backstabber than a front fighter. Gotcha.
More of a knife fighter, but yeah. But he does have definitely has a talent for blades.
Mm.
Okay. What
When
can
is
I
this-
say? Frida likes to know what she's working with.
Mhm.
When is this expedition getting underway?
As soon as possible. My name is Lupendus Firm, and I will be the leader of this. Yes.
We're
All
gonna
right,
need
you can call us a motley crew. We've been called worse.
we're gonna need a few days to recover, and we're gonna need
Of course.
we're
A
gonna
few
need
days we
gear.
can spare, but not much more than that. I feel like time is already slipping away from us, though.
I need access to kitchens.
Kitchens.
Time is already slipping away from us, though.
There are kitchens everywhere here.
There are kitchens everywhere here.
What are you doing?
Working. I'm practicing. Gotta keep fluid.
So, Lupendus, and I apologize, as our dear, I don't know if she's a princess, queen, royalty that we introduced you previously. Never really explained why we're here, other than go down and deal with the problem. What's actually down there?
Yes. The nobility can be like that sometimes, says Lupendus. No, she's not royalty. She's simply noble. Though I hear the nobles are quite grumpy these days. Apparently, the king and queen of the Canites made some kind of treaty with Empress Soria of the Urher, and we still have trouble with orcs here.
Different orcs. We've explained this.
Whatever. None of my business. None of my problem. Well, where was I? Oh, right. Yes. What are we supposed to do? Yeah.
Yes. What brand of demon am I killing?
No well, maybe it is a demon. I don't know. Two of our ancestors, we call them Dwellers, have come up from the deep underground. They tell us that it is some kind of beast that they've kept in prison since the dawn of time, and apparently it's about to break free. They need transport materials from up here at the surface to repair the prison. So, that is what we're going, and he looks over the sleds here.
Why encage the beast? Why not simply kill it? Does it have a purpose?
I do not know. They did not explain.
I just want to know in case we can't repair the prison. I don't want to kill something and then, completely offset the balance of the universe.
Assuming it's probably because of the fact since it's been there forever and a day, it might not be able to be killed in the traditional
That
fashion.
could be the case. That could very well be the case. But Frida is right. It is wise to be apprehensive and ready for anything. We only have what the Dwellers have told us, and they do not tell us much.
So I love walking into situations with little to no information.
They cannot speak up here, you understand. The air is too thin. They only work with sign languages. You will meet them, but not here. They do not come this far up.
Practically burning under the sun of the light of the sun up here.
Practically, yes.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say, we have here 2 sleds that will come with us. The runners are coated with a metal that glides completely without friction. You have to brake them in downhill slopes, though, so they don't run off. They do have a brake lever for that purpose, is lower spikes. And we have 2 kegs each of glue, tar, lamp, oil, fat, drinking water, and a lubricant made from mashed slugs. Very good. And we have also provisions for food and so on, of course. This means that you all get to max out your provision dice. Yes, do you need some extra equipment for yourselves? Says Firm.
I need to have my chainmail repaired.
What was that?
Need to have my chainmail repaired.
Oh, I'm sure that can be accommodated here, yes. Absolutely, for certain. We can also acquire new items for you, unless it costs too much.
Any chance of any crossbows and ammunition?
Here, I can pass you over a light crossbow.
There you go then.
I'm not fully trained in it, but I'm naturally agile, so.
Of course, we cannot bring any mounts down there. We will be on feet.
We're used to walking.
Good thing that. If you have mounts with you and carts and whatnot, I'm sure the court will take care of them for you while you're gone. I do not know how long we will be gone, but it could be up to a week.
I need to send a package and letter to the Empress.
A missive needs to be sent.
Very well. You will have time to do that. Yes, very good. we were talking about Torben's trade goods, right? You get. What do you get?
Yeah, they just weren't there in the actual
Alright.
stuff I could grab and drag and drop. So
Uh-huh. Why aren't they there? Things are disappearing mysteriously from I don't like it. But there we go. No, they're not there. You're right. For some reason, the list isn't there. I don't know why. Through all the updates I've done with this, some things just haven't followed with. I don't know how I can solve that. But we do have trade goods in the equipment tab. And you should be able to... Everybody can be an owner of that. So there we go. That's on a gear in the items tab.
thank you.
So that should be available to you. How many things from trade goods do you get? You get...
I get 2, so
two.
I was gonna
Nice,
grab
nice.
was grabbing a backpack because I already eyed it, and it was just trying to figure out what the other thing was going to be.
well,
I think,
backpack is always included.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Everybody starts with a backpack and a water skin.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the meantime, I'm gonna make my way around and I'm gonna see if I can't cash out this copper headband, bronze helmet, bronze bracelet, and simple gemstone that we picked up.
And
Yes.
And as Soren starts walking away, Brainard's like, "Don't forget about this leather." He points to his backpack.
You have a lot of that stuff, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You will be able to hawk that stuff away. So
Rita starts preparing her package and letter. So, Braider, you said that Celestial may reappear.
Mm-hmm.
We should make sure that they have orders to take him alive.
And at this point, I kind of take her further a bit to the side. That will be a challenge that we will actually have to face ourselves. I do not foresee that any army... He will not be the same Celestial.
No, I understand we will have to put him down ourselves.
No. No army will be able to take him down. Terramalda will probably be a joke at that point.
He'll be that warped
I
after a
believe
few
s-
days?
You forgot the Nikaka went down with him.
Which also needs to be recovered.
Correct. Which means all of the power of that scepter and everything held within it will be warped,
Fuck.
including all of the essence that's required to fix the land, as it were.
It's okay. This world sucks anyway.
These lands suck anyway.
What of the night right there.
Can you, we should send a letter to the Eye of the Rose and see if they have a way to cleanse it once it comes back.
I think we shouldn't tell the Eye of the Rose anything, because if anything, she's got her own prerogative to capture these things, remember?
They all do.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I know. But let's keep this a little close to our chest for now.
I agree. They're all backstabbing politicians. I just don't want any of it to fall into the wrong hands.
They're all wrong.
Other than us, they're all wrong.
Not a single one of them. Not even Soria? Well,
No.
How much leather do you have there, Brainer?
I have 6 pieces of leather, Soren, as he
Alright,
opens
you
up his
roll.
bag.
you rolled a bunch of missteps on the anyway. Yep.
So, I will prepare the package with the head and a letter simply stating,
Ah, nice.
Soren is lost. You're welcome. Or Celestial is lost, not Soren. I'm sorry.
I've been lost for a
Just-
while.
Jessica's
Exactly. He's
tired.
been lost for a while.
Soren has lost to your cause.
Celestial is
Wow.
lost. You're welcome.
Yep. There we go. And that's going to be yours. Are now at the 23rd
I
of
won't
spring.
say how he's lost.
Okay.
So cashing out all the stuff, everybody gets 7 silver and 6 copper.
Enjoy your newfound wealth.
Exactly.
Cool. And then I go find the kitchen.
And then you go find the kitchen.
I go and sleep.
That
Yes.
might be a good idea.
Is there a place where we can set up or find room and board here within the market?
I'm gonna tent.
I
There's
was
a
going to
space over
say,
there.
you could just pitch a tent like everybody else.
Okay, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah. Galame will also fall asleep immediately because he's been up all night.
Sleepy will do that.
Yeah. I guess
Frida will come back.
a lot of you will just take a rest now. And
Once Frida comes back with what will be breakfast in the morning, she then passes out. So
yeah.
you guys wake up and Frida's snoring away, and there's a pile of food sitting there. Everybody heal your empathy.
Everybody heal your empathy. Exactly. Frida, you will notice that Master Firm, he's strong as dwarves go, just like the other dwarf guards you've seen here, muscles of steel. He carries himself as a warrior, and there are, of course, a warrior's tools around. There's a set of chainmail, a closed helmet, there's a large shield, and a warhammer. So, yeah, he has all of that. But right now it's kind of sitting on his packing there. And
Yeah.
he's actually going to make sure to bring lanterns and lamp oil for extended period of time. How about that?
Probably a good idea. Brainer will also make note that if there's any room for it, that rope and what's the proper term for it? Those gear things, he says as he looks towards the dwarf, for going in mines and going up and down without...
Police?
Yes, thank you.
Rope and such like.
Yes.
Yes. Of course. He's looking at you like,
We're not the best group of climbers.
I can see you're surface dwellers, aren't you? You don't need such things, do you? Do you? No, of course.
Some
Not
of us
normally.
are missing chunks of our feet.
And some of her ears.
I mean, he respects that.
You're so
he really
mean.
does. He really does respect that. You know, anyone who has their battle scars, he will respect.
I still haven't fully washed the blood out of my fur, man.
You haven't.
And I am going to probably spend the day working on repairing my bow because I feel bad showing what I've done to it to Brainer.
Yeah. I mean, if you lost both the bonus dice, that means that it's done, right? You need to buy a new one.
No, you can repair it, but if you don't get any successes, then it's done.
Okay, gotcha. So you're trying to do it yourself?
I am going to try to do it myself.
Good
You're
luck,
going to
buddy.
have someone else do it for
Can't
you?
trust that brainer.
But I will spend willpower to use survival rather than crafting.
Ah.
Actually,
A lot of duct tape and a lot of glue.
I will use marksmanship rather than.
That's even better. Yeah.
Of course, I roll like shit, so you know.
You could do with some more marksmanship skill points, to be honest.
Yeah, oddly enough, I only have one.
Yeah. I mean, once you get lots of skill points in marksmanship, you will in fact never miss. Almost. I jinxed it, didn't I? Your bow has 1 point left now because you managed to.
Yep, but I can keep repairing it because I didn't.
You
fail.
can keep. I mean, this is like a few hours and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So yes, this is exactly the time when you have time to rest and recuperate and do all the things.
So just to reconfirm, it's now post next day.
It will be. It will be, certainly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep and then I'm getting to work on repairing stuff.
We will now see what kind of weather there will be next day. What if it's torrential rain again? Huh? Huh?
Does
Good
it
thing we're
matter
going
where we're
underground.
underground?
As long as
And-
the mines don't flood.
Just because of that, it's
Don't
going to
even
be
joke
clear
about
skies.
that.
You went underground, and the weather gods were like, yeah, now we can have nice and shiny weather. That's perfect. It's not going to bug you at all, is it? Yeah, so if you want to train, spend experience points, get...
Hey, Soren, can you
Good.
teach me how to be lucky?
What's experience?
Maybe once I get this bow repaired.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
lucky is a good thing
we'll
to
play
have.
some cards.
Sounds good.
Let's see if I can repair some more on this bow.
Rid is tired of getting chunks hacked off.
No doubt.
I will spend a willpower for this for survival.
Man, what a... Celestial had a massive bag of money.
He did, eh? It is now a
It's
very
fine, you
rich
took the
demon.
damn scepter into the underworld with you.
Yeah, and basically 14 gold, 24 silver, and 25 copper.
Oh, jeez.
Gross.
Yeah, remember whenever someone needed a handout, Celestial gave it to them because he doesn't buy anything.
Wow.
We need to find your mindless shell and just loot it.
It's not going to be mindless. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be interesting. I'll tell you that.
There we go.
Interesting.
My bow is fixed.
Your bow is fixed. Do you
Well, if
have
you've done it
all
that way the first time.
Do you have all the arrows you want?
I still have Galame's arrows, so.
I
but
actually have arrows for no reason. You can have them. I don't even have a bow.
how many arrows do you have?
I supposedly have a D6 of arrows.
Well, I am going to assume that if we're going on this mission with the doors, that they are going to give me arrows.
Yes,
Probably
they
a good
will.
idea.
Otherwise, I'm going to stay home and wave at them.
Yes.
Are you gonna? Are we? I could give you a D12 arrows extra, Frida, so you can carry some extra quivers.
Sure.
Everybody will carry extra quivers for Soren, right? That's how we do this.
Yeah.
That's 100% how this works.
Yeah.
Up those
I don't know
torches
the
to
guy, I
a
just
D12 too.
I just watched him put a raggedy bow back together. For all I know, he broke it over his knee because he keeps missing.
Exactly. Galame will finally get some arrows for his bow too. I'm also
I
getting.
wonder where
torches.
they went.
Yeah, exactly.
They're right here.
I'm also getting torches for everyone. Just in case. Does Nindia have some extra encumbrance? She can put some lamp oil into her. Like, everybody stock up on lamp oil. If you have any encumbrance left, give it to lamp oil. Or rope.
I was just going to say, so, yeah, I'm going to get a D12 torches.
Yep.
And I'm going to pack rat a whole bunch of lamp oil.
Sure, I can add some too.
Excellent. Things go sideways. I hit you two with something that lights up.
Yes!
No, what's even better? Here's the awesome stuff. Immune to fire. Hit me with fire. I blow up. I still live.
Perfect.
Yep. Everything else blows up, but you're fine.
How do I add that? That's just in the gear, right?
Gear, yeah.
Yeah. Who has the rope?
I'm gonna take a bunch.
I'm going to take at least one set of rope too.
Oh my gosh, first. How much is rope again? Can't be that expensive. You want a grappling hook to that as well, perhaps?
Yes.
Yeah, you can grab both a rope and a grappling hook. Gives you +2 to move.
I don't see it in there.
Grappling hook, rope, and lamp oil.
There we go. Grappling hook and rope is down there. You are now officially over encumbered Frida.
Oh, thank you. I have pack rat also, so
Oh,
not
you do.
actually over encumbered.
So you're not actually.
So
over
2 more
encumbered.
pounds.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
can carry. Then you're under encumbered. You can carry 2 more things. Should I give you lamp oil?
Yes.
Everybody. Wants some lamp oil.
I may have also taken into account talents the party had while picking what I was going to take to start with.
That's not a
pretty
bad
smart.
idea, right? At this stage, absolutely.
I won't take pack rat. I'll learn it when I have 3 XP.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna take that XP off and put Lucky on there. Soren said he would teach me eventually. So.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yes, indeed. So you get lucky.
And then I take that XP off
Level
there.
1, which is excellent if you want to survive.
Right, because I'd like to stop losing chunks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take. Basically. Brainer gets a crazy idea off of everybody that we were just talking about. I'm going to spend the 9 XP and take Pack Rat 3.
Whoa.
And then pack a
intense.
dwarf in your bag.
And then literally pack a whole backpack full of lamp oil.
That's awesome. So pack rat level 3.
Yeah, so that's literally
That's
10 extra more than normal without being encumbered. So I now have 18 gear.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
I think that's all the talents I'm gonna take, so now I just need to level them all to 3.
You now have to pack, the rank 1, 2 more items, 5 more items, 10 more items.
Yeah.
You know exactly how everything fits together. Tetris has nothing on you.
Yeah. So I'm assuming I can get, for lack of better terms, pretty much an extra backpack
Yep.
and unlimited lamp oil as the dwarf sees fit.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick
You
up
are
a,
not going to run out of lamp oil this expedition.
Yeah, he means in case he needs to emulate to beat the big bad.
In case I need to throw a really, really big lamp oil explosion.
Tails for the win.
Yes.
Brainard cocktails, if you please.
Brainer cocktails, yes.
Yeah, you're going to be equipping yourselves and all that, working on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a hand axe and a small shield.
Mm. Yep, that works too. As long as it's not a gold.
Nope.
So my gear's fully repaired at this point then?
It would be, yeah.
Okay.
And then
If you want to buy extra things like helmets and stuff,
Yeah, actually I will grab a helmet.
what
I
kind
don't
of
think I
helmet?
can really wear anything else. I'll get can I get a plate helmet?
Yeah. You're going to look weird with your snout coming out, but you have a day or two here, so they will make it custom. Custom dwarf make.
I
Huh?
was gonna say, can they get it to just fit Wolfkin?
Yes.
Yeah, they have to make only one hole for your ear.
Yeah.
They don't put holes in for the ears.
You're here.
And second of all, it was only severed, so it actually did fully come off.
Okay.
Yep.
Still dangling there.
Oh gosh.
Or it's like when a dog gets in a fight and she's just kind of lost the tip of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's how it'll finish healing, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll have a little hole.
A great helm does give you negatives on scouting, I believe.
I don't scout it anyway.
No, you don't scout anyway. And I was gonna say, it is in fact 3 gold, so you'll have to pay for it yourself, though.
Okay.
But you do have the gold, so.
I will take the gold off of my sheet.
Yep. You now have a plate helm, and incidentally, helmets protect you from critical injuries to your head.
It's almost like Frida was concerned about that happening again.
Almost, but only almost, right?
Almost.
I'm gonna upgrade my my studded leather cap to an open helmet.
Hmm. That could also
Not
be a
like
good idea.
Frida thinks that far ahead.
I'm also, just for differential, Miguel,
Yeah.
on the backpack that I dragged to my inventory, I actually labeled it lamp oil. I'm putting 10 lamp oil in that backpack.
Clink, 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 where you're walking around with it. Yeah, you now have some serious armor on you, Frida. You do have the chainmail. If you want, this is the place to go to find plate mail. I'm just saying that you can buy that here. It's a rare thing, but you can buy it here. It would cost you 8 gold though.
I don't have
Which is
8 gold.
more than you have.
How much gold do you have?
I have 2 gold, 13 silver, and 24 copper.
If you sell this chainmail, they would discount your 2 gold from the plate, so that's 6 gold left. So does anyone have 4 gold?
We need 4 gold for?
I have 3.
For Frida to get plate mail.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can give you 3.
Can I add my copper and silver to what I have to make more? I
Uh,
don't know how much it is.
you have
to,
13.
It's 10 to 10, isn't it?
You have 13. Yeah, exactly. You have 13 silver, so 10 of those adds 1 gold. So yes, you technically have 3 gold.
Okay.
I will give you 3 gold.
Okay.
Thank you.
We are now giving Frida the tankiest of tankiness. You will have plate armor. Frida the Knight.
Yay.
You will have 12 dice for armor checks.
So
Yep.
maybe I won't die this time.
Bang. And a large shield and Maligarn.
Not to mention lucky.
Yes. You are... Yeah, this
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
badass is words that come, right? And together with Path of the Shield, and it's
Yeah.
How many days did they say we had? 2?
Yep.
2 to 3, I think. Yeah.
So just to be quick, so first quarter day will be repairing my bow.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1 roll because it says it takes a couple hours.
Yeah. So
So-
that's a couple of hours, and then you add more couple of hours to repair the rest of it, right?
Yep. So that's my first quarter day. Second quarter day, I will teach Frida Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Third quarter day, I am going to try to pick up Axe Fighter.
Ooh. Let's see.
Yep.
You know what? You are literally among dwarves everywhere. There's someone around here that can teach
Someone
you.
somewhere can teach me.
Yeah, spend a
Didn't you
silver
say
coin.
that our leader had a war axe?
He has a war hammer.
Oh.
Spend a silver coin and they will teach you. Actually, they will do it without spending the silver coin because you're going on an expedition. So it's for free this time. So axe fighter you become. Because if there is one group of people who can teach you how to handle an axe, it's the Canine dwarves. They do this. It's their thing. Their favorite weapon is the 2-handed axe. Yeah. So you have your hand axe, which they're gonna be like puny, but okay.
I'm carrying all these arrows and stuff too, so this is like a fallback weapon.
Yep. No, they understand that. They just kind of tease the human, right?
But I will show off the fact that I've also got fast footwork and defender. So
You are much faster than the dwarves for the most part. Yes. Is there anything Torben wants to grab? You've already taken a bunch of things. Anything else? You seem fully loaded at the moment.
Yeah, I'm pretty fully loaded. I mean, I've got melee, I've got ranged, I have a good armor,
Do you
and
want
I've got my
some
tools.
arrows and torches?
Wow, that actually overloads me.
It does.
Yeah.
But if you don't have arrows for your crossbow,
No, I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna woobify it, so I have at least some arrows on hand without constantly just reaching into someone else's pocket. I could do that, but that's not necessarily great for bonding.
I mean, you could possibly pack a quiver with one of the sleighs.
Oh yeah, I was probably doing that for sure. Just trying to make sure I also have one represented too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
So before we leave, Brainer's also going to see if he can find somebody to craft a set of chainmail for him.
Probably the same guy who's doing Frida's.
Hmm.
That can be done. Chainmail is 24 silver.
So I got 6 gold currently.
So spend 3 of those and get 6 silver back, I guess.
Yep. And
You're not going to use your leather armor anymore, right?
I was just gonna say I'm literally giving him over the leather armor as he hands me over the chainmail, and then I realize, oh gosh, this is way too heavy, and I go back to the camp and dump some lamp oil. That's better.
I'm also going to. I'm going to talk to the guy that's leading this to say. So, what sort of credit do we have to outfit ourselves for this mission?
Well, as long as the trade good in question is not more expensive than a gold coin, we'll fund it for you.
Oh, awesome.
Raynar sees Soren talking to the dwarf and goes over and just gives him 3 coin. And he looked down and they're all gold.
Thank you.
He nods with appreciation.
Oh, no, sorry, that was for Soren, not the dwarf that I don't know.
He still nods with appreciation.
Possibly.
You are better equipped.
Thank
Open
you.
helmet, studded leather, various types of like chainmail and open helmet. That's Viking stuff here for Brennar. And
Yeah,
between
he's-
that
he's-
and the small shield and rustbite, yeah.
I was just going to say he's still equipped with Rustbite. The sorcery
Yeah.
is secondary at this point.
Apparently, yeah. Since we're talking about all that kind of thing, maybe I should equip Nindia with some armor that is not too expensive. She can grab some studded leather.
After yesterday's meal, Galame is feeling significantly better.
Yes, he would. There's no doubt about that.
Does Galame also have studded leather?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. If not, Brainer will pay for it.
Oh. She actually cannot learn studded leather because she would be... Are we teaching her some pack rat? Yes, we're teaching her some pack rat.
Sure.
We do have time for that.
Skill sharing.
Yes, exactly.
The second day,
Yep.
I am going to, as part of my things, I'm going to pick up some herbs and stuff from the market,
Mhm.
and I'm going to start smushing them together and try to make them into bad stuff. Is the eye poisoner.
Feel free.
So first quarter day.
Bad stuff we like.
Rita's simply gonna restock
Nope.
her spices and hope she'll find some things to cook.
She does. She does find something to cook, yeah.
Second quarter day. Third quarter day. Okay. And then I will sleep, and that's my 2 days. So that'll give me 3 doses of potency 3 poison.
Nice. What kind of poison is this? Lethal, paralyzing, sleeping?
This will be lethal.
Very good. You are all hard at work with your preparations. As you are doing all this, you are in fact joined by someone. She approaches you walking softly but with determination. That is what she looks like. She has... Let me give you her description, if you will. Raven black hair. Fair-skinned. Braided hair, dark eyes.
Mama?
Almost seems like she shimmers. the contrast between her colors, if you will. Very muscular, scarred face, like crisscrosses her face, scars. She's approaching your group. Master Firm, she says. I spoke to the king. I will come with you.
And you are?
Who are you and what brand of useful are you?
I am Arvia of Kroom.
Oh, I heard that name before.
Yes, if you heard it, you heard it. If you didn't hear it, you didn't hear it.
Braynar, what are we looking at?
Let's go back to our journals, shall we?
See Braynar smile end to end.
I believe you have some legends, don't you?
I believe there's at least one, because there was quite the wild goose chase trying to find Arvia of Kroom previously.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the legends that we were told.
Yeah. Where is that folder of your legends? Oh, there it is. Here it is. The dwarven princess Arvia stands outside the kinship of the clan, for it is told that she was born after her childless mother fornicated with a stone statue and thereafter promised all her offspring to the god Huge. They say that Huge marked Arvia for feats of war and sacrifice for his own glory at her birth. Dwarves fear and are terrified of the woman, but respect her all the same as one chosen by the gods. So yes, you will see Lupenda's Firm's eyes go wide, and I guess Torben's eyes will also go wide.
Oh. I see.
I come to honor the forebears, she says. It is my duty. And since the bonds to my clan are broken anyway, there will be no particular penance for me.
Fighter, God chosen.
Basically, picture you but dwarf.
Yep.
I wasn't chosen by any gods.
You're chosen by your upbringing, I'm sure. Fighting for Wolfkin pride. Yeah.
She has her pack.
Not exactly.
Chainmail, helmet, a battle axe, and a large shield. And, yeah. Otherwise, she seems to travel lightly. Has she heard of you guys? Because, yes, Frida might remember the wanted poster that was of Arvia of Kroom in Rust Brotherlands.
Oh, anybody who's wanted by the Rust Brothers is a friend of ours.
Glad to hear it.
Don't know me from a hole in the ground.
Terrible.
Nope.
That's fine. That's fine.
Should Frida roll hers? Maybe I'm a little bit more recognizable than you these days.
The Dragon Slayer, the Demon Slayer.
You were
Demon
brown
Slayer.
at one point, now you're just like pure white, so,
Yep.
you know.
Frida's a little bit more recognizable these days.
Arvia is kind of measuring you all the way up and all the way down.
Frida takes off the helm for a minute.
A wolfkin after my own tastes.
Hmm.
I hear you've given the Rust Brothers a thing or two to think about.
Yeah, I did kill one of their barons.
And you helped out by Grindbone.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Something like that.
Much appreciated indeed. Weren't you the people who, stirred up some trouble at Fort Riverstone?
You could say that.
Well, I will be happy to tell you that I am, the, liege of that particular fortress now, working together with Zertorm himself.
Well, it's certainly in better hands now, then.
We're fortifying
it was-
the place.
Held by demons last time we were there, so, you know.
We're fortifying the place in case of further Rust Brother incursions. It will be an honor to fight on your side, Frida.
Me too. Cool. Brita doesn't have a whole lot of female friends.
No, she doesn't. And here comes another super warrior.
It's must be a tough dungeon if we're getting this many NPCs.
No, it's gonna be fine. Nothing bad could ever happen. It's not like we've lost 2 characters already in this campaign.
Fine, it's fine.
I hope that someone makes it through alive. Frida's been there from the start.
So is
has as
Brainer.
well, yeah. Frida and Brennar, we trust you.
We are the OG adventurers.
Exactly. That's awesome. All
Like
right.
I said, Frida's lost 2 friends to demons now, both right in front of her eyes.
Yep.
Technically, they were both magical mishaps, but she
Not-
doesn't know that.
None the wiser.
It must be demons, right? I mean, she
Must
did
be
see
demons.
the tentacles come out and grab Celestial.
Exactly. One had tentacles, the other's head exploded.
Yeah.
Rainer's not going to freaking correct her. Just more rage for the fire.
Exactly.
He tells her it's magical mishap. She might try to stop him from doing magic.
So I suppose we will advance the clock to the next morning when it starts to be time to descend into the abyss below the mountain.
And
Still
just in
clear
time
skies.
for that time.
That's just, the weather gods are teasing you guys. You know that, right?
Yes.
Well,
They are cruel and unusual.
they are cruel and unusual. This journey will begin in a fairly simple way. Before it begins, though, you're sitting there in the breakfast and dealing with your packs and so on, and Torben, you're being pulled aside by
Oh no.
a dwarf, and not just any dwarf. This is Rigalda Raven of Belderan. She could become the next queen of Belderan. She's one of the royal children. They're all here because of the feast that's coming this fall.
Yeah. Lady.
Yes, I understand that you're headed out in a moment.
Yes.
My little brother, Trondeval, he's missing. In the middle of the succession talks, you understand, not a good thing.
No.
She holds up a gold coin. Puts it in your hand. 3 more if the prince is returned. He wants to be a hero. He might have left before you.
Do what we can. Absolutely.
That would be much appreciated.
We don't need any extra strain at this time.
Indeed. Yes.
Make the coin disappear.
Yep. And so you are all ready to embark on the next leg of your long quest. And this, I would argue, is an excellent place to stop our adventure for tonight. We have suffered a grievous loss. There'll have to be a memorial service for Celestial, who isn't technically dead, but, you know,
I was
almost.
gonna say, I don't even have a heart to eat this time.
I know, I'm so
How is
sorry.
Frida supposed to grieve?
Mourn the passing of the world that you knew, for it will be ravaged in blood and pain when I return.
Yeah, by me.
Exactly. by you, yes. And we will
Of course, if you come with me, my queen.
reconvene in 2 weeks and see what horrors this dungeon might. Yeah, and apparently you're supposed to find a dwarf princeling while you're at it too.
Yeah, you know, so anything to keep you distracted from the important stuff.
Just
Exactly.
another day.
Just
If he's
another day.
zombified, I'm gonna kill him. Sorry, that just am.
That's how you roll.
Hey, listen, if he's a zombie, I can control him. We can bring him back. Just not be the same. So at least he gets his coins.
All of this is true.
I'm cool with that. I can
All
always
of
kill
this
him
is true.
afterwards.
Indeed. Okay. See everyone in 2 weeks. Thank you so much for watching now or later on, whenever you're watching this.
Thanks,
Bye,
everyone.
See you, folks.
See
Have
you.
a good night, guys.